Hello everyone, my name is Amber Martinez. This presentation is for Communication Strategies and Management with Professor Gonzalez at Cal Baptist University. Today I'll brief you on the text as well as the author, my perspective of the important chapter topics, as well as how these principles from the text can be incorporated in your corporate aspirations. Jerry Wiseman, the author of Presenting to Win, The Art of Telling Your Story, is the world's #1 best corporate presentations coach. He developed a particular approach, WIFI, What's in It for You, to coach business people to accurately define their audience and create audience-focused presentations. Wiseman's effective technique, style, and strategy produced a winning presentation that will inform and persuade even the most hostile of audiences. Persuasion is the art of moving your audience from point A to point B. Point A is where your audience is at the start of your presentation, and point B is your objective. To get your audience to point B, you must learn to view yourself, your company, your story, and your presentation through the eyes of your audience. Everything you say and do in your presentation serves the need of your audience. This is called audience advocacy. The key building block for audience advocacy is WIFI. WIFI is the audience benefit. It is a critical concept for executing effective and successful presentations. Instead of asking what's in it for me, it shifts the focus onto the audience and allows the ability to connect with each individual. It emphasizes the ultimate goal and need for all presenters to focus on the needs of the audience. Consistently asking the question, what's in it for you, is the main component for audience advocacy. Audience advocacy, coined by Wiseman, takes the view of the audience and goes beyond just presenting the information you've got by carefully and explicitly telling them why they should care. WIFI should be clearly stated throughout the presentation. Therefore, it is important to constantly translate your ideas into WIFI terms. Wiseman provides indicators that he refers to as WIFI triggers that are designed to help presenters connect the elements of their persuasive presentation to the audience benefits. These triggers are made up of the following 6 phrases. This is important to you because, so what? Why am I sharing this with you? What does this mean to you? Who cares? And using these triggers as guidelines, the presenter can explain to the audience why they are there and what's in it for them. By constantly seeking the WIFI in any persuasive situation, you can ensure that your presentation stays focused on what matters most, getting your audience from point A to point B, because you've given them the very good reason to make that move. The presenter needs to prepare in advance to understand their audience in order to create an effective persuasive presentation. They need to acknowledge, understand, and respond to the feelings and interests of their audience. The art of persuasion must be balanced by audience advocacy, convincing your audience that what you want will serve their interests too. The pivotal point for all communication begins with being mindful of the audience. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. With capturing the audience, you have approximately 90 seconds to grab each individual's attention. At the start of a presentation, the audience's minds are off wondering, but a good presentation captivates the audience from the very beginning by taking that time to take advantage of the opportunity to use WIFI. WIFI is the main concern on an audience member's mind. When a speaker tells the audience the benefits they will receive, their attention level increases, and the speaker now has the audience's undivided attention. The presenter can use any of the following 7 classic opening gambits recommended by Wiseman to help guide them. The classic opening gambits consist of questions, factoids, retrospectives, prospectives, anecdotes, quotations, aphorism, and an analogy. One excellent way to open a presentation is with a question directed at the audience. A well-chosen relevant question evokes an immediate response, involves the audience, breaks down barriers, and gets the audience thinking about how your message applies to them. To make the opening of your presentation as effective as possible, you need to do more than just capture the interest of your audience. The optimal opening gambit goes further by linking to your point B. The material from this textbook, Presenting to Win, The Art of Telling Your Story, can be applied to my professional business life as well as my academic life. As a business management major, the concepts taken from the textbook can be applied to my professional career that I have now. For instance, as a manager for a marketing team, I am obligated to present various persuasive presentations to my team and fellow colleagues. The concepts learned from this book will help me develop great communication skills and gain a better understanding of different techniques and strategies to utilize those communication skills on my audience.